Good afternoon, guys. This is your Meter Magic. We're going to turn this number 2 here this afternoon from Epcot.
Yeah.
I don't know what happened. We actually came in through the International Gateway on an earlier video, and we just gotten off the Skyliner from this afternoon, and
we still showed it, but
it was
then we could tell
it was
there
still
was nobody on it when we went to,
it went
on our
from
other
no one
phone,
watching it
didn't
and
show it
nothing.
anymore.
So I have no idea
So
what
we
happened.
don't know what happened there.
The entire stream just went completely corrupted. So
Yeah.
we just scrapped it. We're going to start all back over again. Thank you guys for joining us. We're going to be here this afternoon at Epcot's Food and Wine Festival. And yes, Colin, we are back, and it's so good to see that you're back. We did. We just completely lost everybody in that previous stream, and it just went dead. I mean,
Yes.
it was showing everything was good,
It
audio
was
and video, but
everything on our
it's
side
like it
was
didn't
fine,
exist.
except for there were no people. And when I went on our other phone to check on YouTube, it was just gone.
it was just
It's
dead.
just gone.
So we're gonna redo. We're gonna restart all the way over. But we are now actually inside of the Epcot World Showplace. This is one of the areas where you can actually find merchandise. I don't know exactly, those of you who are watching on a previous stream, at what point it just went dead
We
and
don't know
corrupt.
where we lost you.
But we're going to go ahead and get started. We're going to look at some merchandise and do some shopping. So thanks for joining. And those of us who are kind of joining us for the first time, we are here. The merchandise came out for the first time last Tuesday. I came over here with my boys and we walked around and we looked at everything. The merchandise is kind of spread out in different areas.
Yep.
Certain things are not at all locations. So you kind of have to make your way around to kind of see everything.
Yep.
So we are going to be looking at a few different places here.
Yeah,
But if you come here at the beginning of the World Showplace, and this is the area right in between the Canada Pavilion and the UK Pavilion. You can come in and there is a little bit of a pop-up store here. We're going to do our best to show you everything, what it looks like, what it's made out of, all the designs on it, and we're going to make sure we express pricing for you guys as well. And so I'm already seeing certain things that I didn't even see when I was here on Tuesday.
Oh, cool.
So, I mean, it really is kind of spread out in different manners and different ways. So, let's just kind of get started. Is this an official Tervis? Yeah, this is a Tervis.
They're like smaller.
It's a smaller Tervis.
Size or for your kids.
I don't know. That's kind of cool. It's got Figment on it, making a little bit of rainbow goodness there. And it is $21.99, so it's $22 for that one. White lid. Some of the colors may be a little off here because we are inside an area with lots of lighting. So something may look different here than it will be outside. But we may see it different outside as well. Now this is not really a Spirit jersey. It's more like a sweatshirt.
It's a sweatshirt.
And it does have... Yep. It's also got pockets. Like a front pouch.
Like a hoodie would.
What are
It
they-
does not have a hood.
It does not have a hood. It has a V-neck. Show you the V-neck on it. And the back is very, very busy.
Very bright.
Very bright, very busy, lots of colors. And they don't have a full rainbow on this merchandise. It's only a 5-color rainbow going from red, orange, yellow, green, and a light blue. And you'll see that carried across the color palette for a lot of the stuff that we're going to see today. And the price on this one is $36.99 for the sweatshirt. Now, there's also certain pass holder stuff that's only available, of course, to pass holders. This particular t-shirt, pocket tee, is $29.99. Has a kebab on it. It has Figment with Spaceship Earth being served up on a platter coming out of the pocket tee. I did not see this the other day. This is a magnet.
With conversions.
A large
Everybody
magnet.
wants to know how many teaspoons are in a teaspoon. If you have to measure 48 teaspoons out, I am so sorry.
Wow.
I would definitely lose count. That is good to know, I guess. So.
It's a pretty good size magnet. You see it's bigger than my hand. But it does have the 25th anniversary design on it. So, and we'll see that cutting board here as well soon. There's a cutting board here with that.
This is a trivet.
It's a light blue. It looks a little weird in the lighting that we've got here, but then the back,
$14.99, and it's got similar types of conversions here.
this is the
Cork.
cork
Yeah.
that's usually on the back. Now this one's not open. I haven't seen one that's open yet, but they're measuring cups. It's got a large bowl for the Largest set.
Nesting bowls. And this is just a lid. I don't
Just
think
a
it's
display.
massive, yeah.
Just a display thing when you put on the lid on top of it. How much is that one?
It is
$29.99.
Yeah.
So, hey Taylor, we're just looking at the merchandise here at the World Showplace. It is kind of weird colors. So we'll look at some of the stuff outside in the broad daylight as well. Looks a little different. Here is the plate. It's like a dessert plate.
Yeah.
They're small. It's got the colors we talked about. It's actually got 6 colors on this one, not just 5. And it's $14.99 for the plate. And it's actually a actual plate, breakable. Now, these are the trash can salt and pepper shakers.
They are $12.99 each.
Yeah, they used to be $9.99, guys, but they've gone up in price. They're $12.99. They may have actually been $12.99 last season for Food One as well. But of course, there's 4 sides. And so when you're displaying it on the table, you can choose different sides. Now, there is a completely different pass holder salt and pepper shaker that has Remy on it. We'll see that one here soon as well. So here is a tea or coffee. I think it's more for tea. $19.99. It does have the 25th anniversary logo on it.
I know, we need more glasses like we need a hole in our head.
It's got Figment on there as well. So that's all the ones we just. Oh, look! It's the bowls. It's measuring bowls.
Oh, there we go.
All right, so
Hey, I'm just going to point this out for people that are actually cooks. Okay, the cup is an actual cup. But they have marks inside, which are very, I'm not sure. It's like a half all the way to the top, or is it, do you think I see that mark?
what does the mark say?
It doesn't say anything.
Huh?
And all of them have it except for the largest one.
They do
Which
have a
would
little
make
mark.
me wonder, like,
It's
how-
up to that mark.
Yeah,
That's
if
what.
it is, that would make it really difficult to measure accurately.
But tiny, cute.
Or any solid. Liquids you could do okay, but
It's a fourth of a cup. And they don't have handles on them.
no handle. But
So
they're cute.
yeah, they're for the cuteness of it all.
I would buy them because they're cute.
So now these are the pass holder glassware. This is what I posted back on Tuesday on our Instagram and Facebook account. These are for pass holders. They do say pass holders on them. They are $14.99 each. There are 4 different ones. There's a Mickey, a Minnie, a Figment, and a Remy. And you guys noticed on the pictures I presented the other day, each one of them has a Spaceship Earth geometric design on the bottom of it of a different color. Jen likes the Figment.
Figment is cute.
So Mickey is yellow. And you can see just by the emblems, Mickey's got a yellow bottom there. Minnie's glasses got the red. And then
Figment's is purple.
the purple, of course, for Figment. Let's hope I don't break one as I'm doing
Please
this.
don't break one.
And orange for Remy. So
I love this shirt.
now this is a pass holder shirt. I love to cook.
Yep.
And we see that on a couple other designs as well.
Yep.
I
It's
think,
on this really cool
how much
plate
is the pass
here.
holder shirt?
It is.
It's free.
Shakers. $29.99.
It's $30, okay, for the shirt. And then the platter, we're thinking this is like an
I feel
olive
fairly
oil.
confident. Yeah, it's for dipping, bread dipping, and you know, if you put
Pour
your
the oil and the
spices
vices and all that.
oil and
'Cause
you-
I don't know
it
if you
doesn't,
could.
like push it all over.
You can't serve anything else in there practically. Not in that kind of a
cute,
platter.
though.
But it does say olive to cook, so I'm assuming that it has a lot to do
With the olive oil.
with olive oil. So
Yeah.
set the bread off to the side and put the olive oil in the middle. Put like a carafe,
Got a cork lid on it.
cork lid. And how much is that one?
It is $29.99. That is
$30
like
for that one. We didn't see how much the platter was.
Yes, we did.
How much was the platter? Gotta remember, these guys are going to want to know what prices are. $34.99 for the olive oil.
I would pay that. But
We'd
keep in
actually-
mind, That's the non-pass holder price, and you
Yeah.
get
You do get a pass holder discount. Again, another pass holder. These are all pass holder items over here.
I like that one even better than the mini one. It's got
Got Remy on it.
If you've been following along with this last couple of days, you might have noticed that I have been getting thirsty more. And Chris has been threatening to buy me a water bottle. I wouldn't mind if you bought me this one.
How much was that one? That one's free. Whoa. It is $27.99
Yeah.
for the pass holder Remy water. Whoop. Pardon me. And then this is the pass holder salt and pepper shakers. Actually look like shakers.
They do.
Remy on one side and the logo on the other. And they are they still $12.99 each? Yes.
Yes.
Of course, pass holder exclusives. And
I
then
like the hoodie. If it ever got cold enough here, then I would need a hoodie. This is really cute.
so it is a dark, like a maroon,
Like burgundy. Wine colored. It's wine colored.
and it is long sleeved. Pictures? Is it actual patterns or pictures? As I see some wine.
What is it?
It's hard to see.
I'm trying to flatten it out.
Here, there we go. Oh, it's pouring.
Yeah. Wine's pouring into the glass.
Pouring into Spaceship Earth. Okay. And then the other side,
it says pass.
it does say pass holder on this one.
It's got Remy in the O.
Let's kind of see if we can get it open here. Oh, pass holder. How much is that one? Right here.
$49.99.
$50 for the hoodie. Now, every year they also have the little plates that you can use as you go around and you eat and drink off
These are
of.
really cool this year, though.
This is
Normally
pass
they're
holder.
plastic.
Well, they still have those. They still have them. Those are $8. We're going to see those soon. But these are wood. They're $12.99.
Yes, which is not bad. You
And
hold it and your
when-
cup nests inside.
whenever
right
you have your
here.
wine bottle or your cup, you've got your own little
Wine
plate
glass.
because no one's going to be able to get a plate here or a table here. But it says also Olive the Cook.
Yep.
And again, pass holder exclusives on those. But they do have the regular plates as well. Here are the magic bands we saw earlier. I don't know before if you guys ever actually got to see them before we dropped from our previous stream. Limited release. And they does have Figment on it, along with some other designs. The site has the 5-color rainbow like we've been talking about, with the 25th anniversary on it. And these are $29.99 and limited, not limited edition, but limited release. So, all right, more glassware. Now this is for the Taste Around the World, the brews. Some of them are
years of cheers.
25 years of cheers wine glass. It's a larger wine glass. It does have the full name of the festival on that side.
$14.99.
$15, and it does have the, what is that on the bottom? The logo on the bottom as well. It's the 25th. You can see it from the top.
Yeah, it's the 25th
Okay.
anniversary.
Wine glass, and then there's the half glass.
Taste your way around the world, and it's got lots of food and beverages.
Sushi
And underneath, if you'll look, there's like kind of a reflection of
the country that it represents.
Yeah, so right here for is Canada.
Eiffel
Cheese for
Towers,
Paris.
cheese.
Yep. Japan with the sushi. The United States has
America's,
a burger. That's funny. Germany.
I'm assuming that's like an olive oil
Yeah.
or wine for
A
Italy.
beer stein.
For Italy next
yeah.
to it.
And then we've got China's got egg rolls. We've got Norway with the
School bread. Yeah, school bread.
A margarita for Mexico. So
How much are the glasses?
they are also $14.99.
Okay.
And then we've got an
A
insulated.
chiller.
It is
And-
$24.99.
These are not like a Tervis or something like that. These are, but it does have Taste Your Way Around the World on it. And the 25th anniversary logo on it. And then a mug here,
That looks like a wine
like a barrel.
barrel.
Taste Your Way Around the World. Has the logo on it. It's $19.99 for this one. And the beer,
It's a growler.
this growler looks like it'd be really heavy, but it's extremely light, isn't
Very
it?
light. It's $40, $39.99.
It doesn't have much of insulation
It's
in
not
it.
insulated. I can tell. It's not.
So it's way too light and thin, but
If you're transporting,
still a great way to transport things. But you see the logo on it. We didn't get to see the design. Brews Around the World.
and then it's got the international.
Ah, cool. Now the plates you were talking about, the regular plates. These are the regular plates. They're plastic,
Still nice.
and they are
It's like one from
$7.99.
Last year. And just like last year's, it has a space for a wine flute, to push
Or any
the
kind of
over. A regular cup can sit
Anything else
inside.
you can buy as far as a drink. So, all right, more for the brews. It's a wonderful time for a beer. It does have the Spaceship Earth on the bill with a bottle cap opener. International Food and Wine. The hat is $29.99, 2020 edition. Keychain, bottle opener. And this one's $12.99. T-shirt with the Brews collection. Again, it has the International Food and Wine 2020 on the sleeve. The Brews colors of Spaceship Earth. And on the back, Brews Around the World. Of course, some of the representation of the countries as well. And it is $29.99 for the shirt. Some of the stuff we'd seen already. Cutting board. Not sure exactly what is up and down on this cutting board. Oddly shaped. Not sure how practical it would be, but it looks cool. Does have grapes. Spaceship Earth. Taste Your Way Around the World. And the logo. It's $29.99 for this cutting board. And you know, at least it's larger than the one we got as pass holders a few years back. Huh, that was tiny. And we saw this just a second ago. This is just in a better light here of the chiller.
Sorry, I got completely sidetracked by the cookbook.
Yes, Jen, that is exactly something you would just hang up for design. So, Taste Your Way Around the World. Ties at the bottom. Two-sided sequence, so if you want to choose your type of wine, red or not red.
It's red and brown, so I'm not sure what.
I'm not sure what the brown wine is. I don't think I would drink the brown wine, but that's up to you if you like brown wine.
It's also got a cute little cutout in the back. And then, of course, the rolled sleeves. So.
It is $39.99 for the ladies' shirt. This shirt here is $29.99. All the countries. Let's name them. Mexico, Norway, Germany, Italy, Japan, France.
Morocco?
Is it Morocco?
Really?
No, that's Morocco. That's Morocco right there. There's Canada. There's America. There's China. That has to be the UK.
I guess so.
Huh.
A beer. Guinness.
There we go. Yes, Jen, it is England. Hey, Cameron, how are you doing today? We're checking out all the merchandise here at the World Showplace. Here's our model. Doing a good job of putting on the shirt, standing there completely still so we can get a good look at it. So this is all the stuff we just saw. They got it spread out so no one has to stand right beside someone else to get any. And we saw these at the World Showplace gift shop, but I don't know if you guys were with us. We may have already caught off on our previous stream. So there is Chef Minnie. She's the queen of cuisine. Thank you, Cameron.
$27.99, just like the
$28 for the water bottles. The aprons with the queen of cuisine on them as well. And the coasters, I did not see the coasters when we were here the other day. They didn't have them in all the places we were looking at. But there's Minnie, Mickey. Gotta flip this guy around. You don't do the light, you can't see him at all. Figment and, I mean, these are cute. I like these. And they're solid ones. They're $24.99. We still use our mini coasters from a couple of festivals back. So this is a Tervis. Now, $26.99, and it's got Chef Minnie on the Tervis. I've got Chef Minnie feeding and tasting something to Chef Mickey. And then again, we saw these before, but just in case someone's joining us just now, it is a chef's hat upside down. See how cute is that? Chef Minnie's hat, queen of cuisine. And it is $19.99 for the cup. And then Susan likes the bowls. Big bowl, heavy bowl. Queen of cuisine in it. And it is $25, $24.99. So and of course, I think the keychain, in case, like again, if we missed it, very shiny, very sparkly keychain. It's poofy. Yeah, I like the one. They're heavy too, Colin. Those are heavy bowls. So not a toy, decorative item only. $14.99 for the keychain. Now, I thought I saw some Dooney and Burke's back there.
Oh, yeah.
I wonder if we could see them.
I just found that on the other side. Yeah.
We could zoom in maybe to the Dooney and Burke.
Like there's a wristlet.
I wonder if they'll let us walk up there and at least just to see the bags maybe. Let's just go ask. I'd like to get up close and see what they look like. When you're spending the kind of money you are on a Dooney and Burke, you need to know exactly what it looks like, not just zoomed in. All right. Take you guys up to see the bags real quick. All right. Did you see the bags? We were trying to zoom in as much as we could, but it's just not the same when you're trying to look at these things that far. All right, so 3 styles. It looks like we got a tote.
Not quite a tote.
Not tote? Is it a crossbody?
Kind of in between. Yeah, it's a crossbody.
Crossbody.
This is the how do you call it? I know that there's a wristlet and the sachet.
Yes. It's this size that always throws me off. Normally there's a tote, which is a little larger, and a wristlet and a crossbody, and I can't ever remember what they refer to as far as that
They
one's
do have
concerned.
the gift cards with the little wristbands again this year as well. So for those that are
Look at
looking
the-
for them.
See, it's got Chef Minnie and Chef Mickey. All kinds of other ingredients on it. Again, for all of them, of course, they have on the label the Food and Wine Festival. As Susan pointed out, these are the new
Were they all the
Food and
same
Wine gift
pattern
cards.
this year? Okay.
They
Just
have
the one pattern this year. So.
they have Remy and his brother. Of course, this is the way to go, guys. Seriously, when you come into Epcot, don't worry about pulling your card out every time. Get one of these gift cards at the very beginning.
Put it on your wrist.
Load it up with your budget, whatever your budget is. If you want to spend X amount, I don't want to put you guys into a pigeonhole. But if-
whatever your
whatever your budget
with.
is that you don't want to go above, and you want to make sure you spend, put it on that one card, or even better, like we do, we take and give one to each of our kids.
That's right.
So each of our kids has their own budget.
Otherwise, we leave here spending hundreds of dollars because they are little foodies now. So
They want to try and eat everything.
try it. You should try it. We have to
Now
say,
they're sharing
yeah,
and they're coming up with plans on
wanna
what they
try
can do.
everything.
So that's a good way to make sure you stay within budget, so you don't have to keep pulling out your card.
Just keep it on your wristband.
If you keep it on your wrist, then you're
then
not
you
having to
just-
take your credit card out
And
or do
literally, you
that.
can just stretch it out and hold it in your fingers and then just let go when you're done. So it's handy. Highly recommend.
So
You should get one.
I'll take a picture of it real quick since we haven't seen it.
Has anyone else used these? I mean, we really do use these pretty religiously, so I'm excited to see them. I'm gonna move away so that Chris can get a better shot. You know, Jen, I would be afraid if I was traveling very far that I would break those as well. You've got to be careful with that. They're so pretty, though. They're heavy, so they're probably pretty sturdy, I would think. I'm gonna flip around. But I don't know. You would have to be carefully package them. They will mail stuff. They will mail stuff home for you as well. So you know, if that is always an option as well. And they are excellent packers. Very good at packing.
And if for whatever reason they pack something up and something breaks, they're really, really good about making sure that they're good on it.
Yep, they will take care
So
of you.
thank you.
Thank you. You have a great day.
All right, so that is the majority of the merchandise that you can get here at the Food and Wine. What I would like to do is we're going to go over just over here in Canada. We're going to show you some of the same merchandise in broad daylight, just so you can kind of get a better look at it.
So you can see the colors a little better.
Yeah, because you know, as nice as that pop-up shop is, you know, when you're not actually there, the lighting can be a little
Colors are a little
construed.
off. Yeah.
As they have all those purples and yellows and oranges and stuff go flying around.
True.
So let me ask you guys, who here who's watching us now has either just been or will be looking to come to the Food and Wine here sometime between now and when it ends toward later in November. So are you guys ones who always like to come to the Food and Wine every year? Or are you more flower and garden people?
We love all of the festivals.
We go crazy on all of them.
All of them. Chiefly for the food, because really, you know.
Festival of the Arts, Food and Wine, Flower and Garden, Festival of the Holidays. It doesn't matter. If it's a festival at Epcot, we love it. So, my glasses are fogging up. A little bit on the foggy side. Let's see. Oh, trying to read them here. A Disney Holic is coming. Squirt 29, yep, been a few times post Rona already. Oh, so you've already been here a few times since they're opened back up.
Awesome.
Skipper Bob's always making sure to take the most of everything that's coming out here. So, hello MBN, how are you doing today? So this is the same merchandise we just saw on the inside, except now it's in daylight. So
See, it's like a kind of a gray blue. Thank you. The shirt is.
so it's a little bit better lighting.
But thank you for your being nice about it on a personal level.
Hey, Eric's going to be here pretty soon. So with a pumpkin. So can't wait to see you back on the East Coast, Eric. Linda, hi from San Diego. How are you doing?
As I say, what I do is
And like I said, these are the same shirts we saw. They just look a little brighter since we can actually see them in the daylight. You can see all the colors that are on the back of the one sweatshirt.
Rainbow Racing Stripe, which matches the Rainbow Racing Stripe on the leggings, which is a little much for me. Be careful, okay?
Yep.
thank you.
But cute.
And
Take it easy.
Yeah.
yes, Linda, I imagine that I'm hearing good things about Disneyland, so we're hoping they're going to be opening it up very soon.
Yes, we're hearing rumors that it
They
will
are
be
ready.
very
They
soon.
are so ready to be opening it up. So there's the magnet we saw earlier. A little bit better lighting.
I said earlier, someone's gonna have to go to regional.
And the salt and pepper shakers.
She will.
And we didn't actually look at the leggings. These,
Cute.
they're very,
They're A racing stripe's a little much for me.
The blue is interesting. Is that a blue?
Yeah, it's
I guess
the
a
same
blue.
kind of family, same family as the t-shirt. I could go with the pattern, I think, if not for the racing stripe.
But thanks for joining us, Linda. What do you get? Especially over there from San Diego. It's been a while since we've been over in the San Diego area.
It has been a while. We gotta get back there.
I have to go back to the San Diego Zoo, SeaWorld, enjoy the area. September 28th, Eric says the rumors are September 28th that we may have a reopened Disneyland.
Yeah.
That would be good. I think if we can just get it into this month, the sooner the better. So we're gonna walk over to the here we go. We're gonna try to walk over to the Mexico Pavilion. Again, some of the same material, same merchandise we probably have seen. It's just gonna be in daylight, so a little bit easier for you guys to see. There, they just, I knew that they had some there. That's the thing, when you come, you can grab it here at the World Show Place. There's a kiosk with a few items over across in Canada Pavilion. One over here at the end of the Mexico Pavilion. And then Mouse Gear has a good selection. They didn't even have everything in Mouse Gear.
Yeah.
Mouse Gear didn't have 100% of it. And also in Mouse Gear, you can find yourself the Magic Band and the limited edition trading pins and the limited release pins that are just for the festival. I don't know if we'll see them on the stream today, but I've got something. I've already got all the information on the pins. I'll share with you guys here shortly as well. So, oh, it's the chicken. So, Joe, they don't have it in each country, but they do have quite a few kiosks kind of spread around.
Kind of sandwiched in between.
Yeah, so I think they did a good job of not keeping it all in one spot. So if people are looking, they aren't so much, they don't have to go to all one spot. So if there's a large crowd, it's going to be interesting to see how things are going to go this weekend, being Labor Day. And Labor Day weekend starts tomorrow.
Yes, it does.
Oh my goodness.
For some people, they have already started.
Oh yeah, that's true. England, Portugal, 91. Good afternoon. It is kind of quiet here this afternoon, but I dare say that it's going to be a little more crowded come tomorrow.
Yes, we are expecting higher crowds on the weekends at all of the Orlando area attractions.
So we're having a great day. How is yours so far? Colin, we're going to go over here to Mexico real quick and see. Now, they still do have a lot of the flower and garden.
Yes.
You guys can see there. There's a lot of flower and garden. So, how are you doing today? And all of this is 30% off. This poor festival just didn't have time this year. It was only open for 2 weeks before the parks closed. So,
The only thing that is not, are you an annual pass holder?
I am an annual pass holder.
For you get your annual pass, but you won't get anything else.
Won't not 30%, but you get your pass holder discount?
Not 30%.
No ears?
Okay, that makes sense.
Okay. So 30% doesn't count for the Magic Band or the one particular ears, or for the phone cases. So
Pretty much everything else.
so far we've had met on everything for every single festival this year. He was for Festival of the Arts. He was for Flower and Garden, which you saw him over here. And he's also on a lot of the food and wine as well. They even have the pass holder shirt. So, awesome. Oh, thank you, Bob. Skipper Bob just gave us the $12 super chat. Told him to have a margarita on him. Thank you, sir. I may have to do a little. You should just drink all of it that goes in there. So, and of course, I've got my hat. Got my hat from Flower and Garden finally after the fact, and my shirt. So we are so going out the entrance. So thanks for the super chat, Skipper Bob's breakdowns. That's awesome. That just helps us keep going, and especially if we use that for the margarita afterwards. To beat the heat. I don't know if that's necessarily considered to be hydrating or not. So thank you, Skipper Bob. By the way, guys, Skipper Bob's Breakdown's got his own YouTube channel, so you guys should go check him out as well. And always subscribe to these guys. Those like us, we thrive on having people who we can come back and we can expect to see again. So make sure you hit those subscribe buttons and support those of us all in the Disney community. Appreciate it. That makes a big difference to us. And besides, we just like to see you guys again. So thank you so much, Skipper Bob. Look at this though. This is just kind of crazy.
So empty, guys.
It is like the calm before the storm though, isn't it?
It will be much busier tomorrow, I'm sure, but today it is
Yeah, I don't.
bad.
So we are not going to be in a Disney park tomorrow. That's not to say we won't be in a park.
No.
We try to always be in a park, but we won't necessarily be at a Disney park.
Disney park tomorrow.
Well, we'll be turning to the parks on Saturday, and we will not be doing live streams necessarily. I don't know. We may have a quick live stream. Who knows?
We'll see.
It won't be anything that we prepared for. It will just happen. It will be very short. But just to share. But on Saturdays, we're going to kind of see what the parks are looking like. We'll make sure to share information on Instagram and Facebook. But we will be doing our next live stream on Monday, Labor Day.
You know what? I want some of that blueberry, lemon, and ginger.
Okay. What you going to try?
The blueberry, lemon, and ginger tea.
Okay. Skipper Bob, the humidity, it seems, I don't know, it's not nearly as bad as it's been in the past. It is, my glasses aren't fogging up majorly crazy, so it actually seems kind of cool for the most part. So, Linda, I expect that it's going to be majorly crazily packed this weekend.
Want anything?
Yeah, let me have the violet lemonade ale, the 6 ounce. We're gonna have a lot of violet stuff. So we try to keep this to be a very family friendly channel for the most part. We don't want to have anything that would ever be questionable, and something that anyone can enjoy and watch at any time. But unfortunately, we are going to have a little bit of violent in our channel here and in our stream here. So I'm going to have a violet tea. So I just a violet warning. We have to make sure to let everybody know there will be upcoming violet. So.
Thank you for visiting us today. Just a few reminders. Please wear a face covering at all times, except when actively eating or drinking while stationary. Clean your hands often and thoroughly. Cover your mouth and nose when coughing.
So you got the
and
tea,
sneezing,
right?
And maintain physical distancing. Thank you.
Okay. This is the blueberry and violet
Yeah.
ale. Just a small sampling here. I'm just big into the blueberry is what got me. I wanted to try something blueberry. And you got a blueberry tea, right?
Yeah. Blueberry, ginger.
Oh, and you got actual blueberries in yours.
Yeah. Thank you.
That looks awesome.
Right.
Grab some shade.
Mine is so pretty.
It does look pretty. Where can we get a... Oh. I'm going to spill it. I don't want to spill it. No, spill it. Oh. Ah.
Shade.
Look at me. I'm doing my balance here. I may just have to go with this. There you go. Let's take a quick picture of your pretty
Okay.
drink. Look at that. You actually
If
got
you know us,
blueberries
this
in
is our
yours.
rule. Yeah, see, mine is pretty. Do you guys see the pretty
Well,
blueberries?
the reason we got this is even
And
if we
the
don't ever post it, we may want to come back
striped
later on
straw.
and go, did you like it? Well, which one was it? What did we have today? And it's good to have documentation of the food.
It looks cold, and I'm all about
It does,
that.
It's all chilling. I mean,
Yeah.
like, literally, the glass is chilling.
Yeah,
Let me pull it over here.
she put a good amount of ice in it. Not too much, but like a third of the way. So we try to get like pretty pictures. Pretty pictures for the Insta. I think we've told you before, our kids know now that they're not allowed to eat or drink anything right away.
Yeah, we all of our kids know that whenever we get anything at Disney,
Oh, that is good.
anything at Disney, before we consume it, we take a picture of it. Even if we never post it, it's just so we can have
taste?
documentation of it. I would like to have a taste of it. Wow, that's really
It's the
good.
ginger, yeah.
A strong ginger too.
Mm-hmm.
By the way, you're not in the shot, just quiet. So, what all is in there? It's just
It's a ginger, blueberry ginger lemon tea.
is it like real tea?
I think it's like an herb tea. I think it is from like Twinings though.
But it's really good.
Mhm.
And it doesn't hurt to have a little bit of little hydration.
Yep.
And so this is like violet
Violet lemonade ale.
ale. Huh.
You can smell the beer.
It's got the little sweetness at the very end. It's not exactly a violet lemonade,
No?
you know, with is that the big thing that's usually like every flower and garden, you get the violet lemonade.
Yeah.
You guys like violet lemonades with
You
the
might
edible
like
flower
them.
on top? Basically like a violet slush.
Mm-hmm. I'm trying to melt my ice. This tea is like
That's
plenty
good, though.
strong enough for the ice to melt in there and give me more to drink. I can't put my straw all the way to the bottom because all of the blueberries have sunk.
It's not like boba tea. It doesn't have a straw big enough you can suck the
No,
blueberries up. So
it does not.
how are you going to get the blueberries after the fact?
That is a good question. I have a spoon over there. I might have to go get one.
So Skipper Bob says the pudding here is incredible. We tried a similar one with the chia seeds last year.
We haven't tried it this year.
Didn't try it
will
this
say
year.
that. So
Last
it
year
could be different.
it seemed,
It was a little slimy.
yeah, it didn't. I don't know. So we've been hesitant to try it again this year, but it looks maybe like it might be different. But it's we've been hesitant because we just didn't have a good experience of whether that was a one-off or anything. But it was very slimy, and the chia seeds were kind of, the texture was kind of
I don't
off-putting to
mind
me.
chia pudding, but it has to be kind of thin, and this one was really thick and kind of sticky. And
It's almost like one of those puddings that is aged, and it's got that really bad that when you have pudding that's been sitting around for too long or not been properly stored, and it's got
we
that
might have to
film
try
on
it
top.
again. Maybe it'll be better this time. We did try it at the end of a night when we tried it. Maybe it's just been sitting for a while.
But we will probably have to give that another go as well. Megan says chia pudding has to be eaten relatively soon after making, I think.
Well, that would make sense.
Well, maybe that's the problem. We had it at the very end of the night,
Yeah.
and it was
I doubt it had been made very soon.
it was not fresh tasting. And like I said, it probably really was a kind of a one-off.
Kind of gummy and slimy and chewy.
We may have to come back and try it at the very, first
In the
part
morning.
of the day.
Yeah. Yep, I need a spoon because there's like a whole bunch of blueberries in there.
You can't waste the blueberries.
No.
Just gonna have to get a spoon to get our blueberries out. So we're gonna see if we can find what else we can see and then look for. We're gonna grab a few more views of what we got over here on the festival stuff. She's gonna go blueberry
I
hunting.
am totally digging these out. They're in here.
Here. It's gonna get, this is a blueberry hunter here.
Blueberries. They really do almost need like a boba straw.
Yeah, you really
and
do
then you
need
could drink
one.
them with, you could have them with
Like with the
drinks.
tea.
Yeah.
Megan wants to know, wait, hang on, do they still have the orange bird sippers? They do, and they're all like right there in the front of the citrus bloom. That kiosk, they put them all in the little window there. Yeah, you can still get them with the slushy, the orange slushy.
Uh-huh.
I think it's $15, so they still do have them.
Yep. You can get the slushy without, but you know that zipper is super cute. So.
I'm not sure if they still have Spike the Bee.
Oh no.
If it would be, Spike the Bee is going to be over there in the
Africa.
outpost right here at the little refreshment stand. And they serve them with a drink, though.
Yeah, it does not come with the honey.
Oh, the honey peach slush on the Spike the Bee is awesome.
That was so good.
And Skipper Bob, we can't even begin to talk about how awesome that citrus chicken is. That crispy citrus chicken.
The chicken.
The chicken. The chicken. Oh my gosh, really? Don't look. Don't look. No, don't look. Don't look. Just don't look behind you. No, don't look. No, just don't even look. No. Hide. No, don't look. Of course it's best parks, man. Best parks.
Oh, Tom,
Yeah, we just follow Tom everywhere he goes.
I'm pretty sure I'm following.
Dude's even got the orange bird on. Dude, who wears orange bird to Epcot? I mean, come on.
Right?
Seriously, dude?
Only the coolest people. You guys have
Good to see you, Tom.
an
Bye.
awesome day.
You too.
So, yeah, we love the chicken. The chicken is like one of our favorite things, and the fact that we get to enjoy it beyond. We get to enjoy it beyond everything now is pretty cool. So,
Yep. Kids ask for it every time.
and it is gluten free. Now, I'm sorry if I missed some of the comments. I do have a little bit of a.
The sun is very bright.
I've got a little bit of a brightness on my screen. I'm catching like every other one, so I apologize if I missed something. But Brenna says that she loves your ears, the 2020 ears, which, by the way, they're now on sale. If you can find them in the parks. These ears, they're buy one, get one free for the 2020 years. So if you guys can come over, you can get that and take advantage of those sales.
Absolutely.
A lot of the 2020 merchandise is buy one, get one free at the moment. So you can take advantage of it. Also, I think somebody else, and sorry I missed that comment. I was going to reply to that. Can they be accommodating when it comes to the food here? In the marketplace out here in the food kiosk, not really.
A lot of food is pretty hot.
Yes, it is prepped ahead of
There's a
time.
limit to how much customization they can do. Sometimes they can do little minor things, but for the most part, the food is what it is. So either it is friendly or it's not.
So it's just really kind of good to look at the menu ahead of time and make sure, because there's not a lot of accommodations that can be made on the spot. When you go inside of a Disney restaurant, it's a different story. But these are very limited kitchens. I mean, they already have things. You can see as Tom is over there ordering his food, most of the stuff they already have is, halfway, if not 3/4 of the way already prepared and warmed, and they can't do too much for overall things. So.
Wash your hands often and thoroughly. Cover your mouth and nose when coughing and sneezing. And maintain
Yeah, if it's just like an adornment or something that goes on after the fact, then I can see that. So, let's go into the festival marketplace, see if there's anything else we may have missed that we can see. I want to see in broad daylight. For anybody who's joined us after the fact, or maybe missed us at the World Showplace, we are here at the Epcot for this afternoon. It's the day before the Labor Day weekend starts. It's going to be a really busy weekend, but you can see right now it's really not that bad overall. So it's looking pretty good. So Skipper Bob says to a point he did get him to hold off a spicy mayo on a few dishes. So yeah, I think you can ask for certain things if it's something that they're prepared and they get to prepare.
If it's a sauce that they're just adding, they can normally make
Yeah. But it's always good to ask.
Yeah.
I would always, our new philosophy is when you don't ask, the answer is always no. So, well, I'm going to go take them over to the festival stuff real quick. Why don't you finish up your blueberries and you kind of join us because you have to stay stationary. So Susan will join us in just a second. We'll get started. Looking at, again, this is just some of the merchandise. Some of this is we've already seen maybe, but we may not have seen it in the broader daylight. All right. So much brighter in here, much brighter. How are you doing today? Doing good, Vicky. We're live on YouTube, just sharing the merchandise, but we saw this at the show place, and even though it's really cool in the show place, it's very dark. So, they have like bright lights on them and everything looks purple. It looks very fancy, but it's all purple. So we're just kind of coming back in to let everybody see what it looks like in, normal daylight. But we love all the designs for the thing, especially the pass holder cups. I love these cups. So guys, there are 4 cups for pass holders. They're $15 each. There's a Chef Mickey, a Chef Minnie, a Chef Figment, and a Chef Remy. Each of them has a different color scheme. Mickey is yellow with Spaceship Earth on the bottom being yellow as well. Red for Minnie. And we've got a purple, of course, for pass holder Figment there. And Remy has the orange. They are all pass holder cups, so you have to have a pass holder ID to show in order to purchase them. If you are not a pass holder, you need to make friends with a pass holder quick and go shopping with them. They also have the carafe here with the pork top, the I Love to Cook pass holder shirt, and these are just very cute. They are not the trash cans, but the pass holder salt and pepper shakers this year are the salt and pepper shakers. They're $12.99. Oh, look at that. He is loving that. He is so loving that.
It's delicious.
It is. And the water bottle, Susan saw earlier.
That's what I really want.
Disney Holic says she'll take one of each.
Me too.
And those are the $8 regular cup holders, mobile tables to hold. So the pass holder ones are $13, I believe. They are wood or cork. Pass holder platter, which is $35.
Love that.
I think it's, put your bread there and all your olive oil and spices in there. A decorative cutting board, because I don't know if you could really use that for a cutting board.
Maybe. For cheese board.
Oh, cheese board. For serving platter,
Cheese,
maybe.
Yeah.
Then the Taste Your Way Around the World chilled cup. I don't know, that platter is awesome, Disney Holic. I agree. I'm like, if I want to buy that just to force Susan to have to put some bread and olive oil out for the table for dinner. And then, of course, these are the Brew Around the World and your Taste Your Way Around the World shirts that we saw earlier as well. So, that's pretty much all of the merchandise. So thank you guys for joining us. But here, we don't want to leave you empty-handed. So you know what? I think we should reward everybody for following along with us. Maybe we should take them on Epcot or Frozen Ever After. We got the ride Frozen Ever After as a reward for joining our live stream today. I think that would be a good way to end it out for. So we'll head on over to Norway and we'll have one last ride. I think it's good to have an attraction to ride every once in a while. So you can see the crowds are rather low and they won't stay that way.
We're going to enjoy them now. I mean, when is Mexico not an awful bottleneck? And right
I know.
now,
Normally it's just
I'm
impossible to
seeing,
get through
just
here.
a few people, and that's it. It's so easy that this Florida pigeon is just,
Hey,
moving
he gets to
along
walk right there in the middle.
walkway.
Let's put it this way. Skipper Bob Breakdown, thank you so much for the earlier super chat. That was awesome. Thank you so much for that, sir. And he said to have a margarita on him. When do you ever have it that low a crowd over at the margarita stand? I mean, it's going to make it really easy for us to grab that margarita.
Walk right up and order one if you wanted.
I mean, the line over there's basically just people waiting to eat in the corners. There's nobody in line. It's one of the busiest places usually in Epcot, if not the tequila bar that's inside here.
Yeah. I mean, this is normally like a push push your way through.
Yeah, I mean, this is like one of the areas that you really have to fight to be able to make it through for the most part. And it's really quite nice. So,
La Hacienda. We have eaten there most recently with friends, and it was very enjoyable. Who's eaten there? Not to be mistaken with the San Angel Inn, which is inside of the Mexico Pavilion. The La Hacienda is out by the water. It has windows out, and when the fireworks are running,
oh yeah, when there's if Epcot Ever After was actually running, that's a great place to eat out on the patio there.
have a late meal,
You can watch and sit out there.
and you can see the entire, and if you're in La Hacienda, it's actually inside, windows right on the water. Perfect view. So,
Have yourself a late reservation.
yeah, get a late reservation. Take your time as you eat.
Honestly, even now, even if there's no fireworks, get a late reservation for a dining. You know why? Because if the sun sets, great views, even after the fact that if the park were to close while you're eating, then while everyone else is leaving and walking out, you can be enjoying a much less crowded walkout. So this is our line. This is our line.
Now before the shade goes. Hurry,
Yep.
go.
I can only run so fast and not tripping on Livestream. That would be terrible. I mean, I try to only do that once every season. So we're gonna jump in our line here. Veronica's holding our spot for us. What's our current wait time at approximate, do you think, at this point?
Probably about
20 to 30 minutes.
Most of those are inside though.
Yes, and the air conditioning. Much appreciated.
They do have an area where you can also relax and take off your mask here.
And the relaxation.
Yes.
I just realized you put this cooling towel. I got a cooling towel around my neck.
Yeah.
Susan took one of our cooling towels and get it in water, put it around my neck to cool me off. I just realized that it's been cooling me off, but it looks like I've been sweating all the way down my shirt the whole time.
It does.
I'm not. It's just a sweating. It's just a cooling towel. But no, if you guys haven't been to Epcot since they've reopened, they do have 3 relaxation stations over here. Of the 3 relaxation stations where you can stop and grab, take food in and drink in, and you sit down, take your mask off and relax. Of the 3 that are here in Epcot, only one of them is inside and only one of them is air conditioned. And that one is here in Norway. It's in the Akershus Royal Banquet Hall.
Thank you.
So
It is a hidden gem. I think a lot of people don't even know it's there.
Brenna says she hasn't been on this ride since they've done it to the Frozen Ever After.
Oh.
Well, Brenda, thanks for joining us. We're gonna, like I said, hopefully this is that you can enjoy it and cool off. We will be inside in the air conditioning here soon. I'm guessing it's gonna be about a 20-minute wait.
Yeah.
So I went to Disney Springs this morning. We had a giveaway that we did on Instagram back in March, right before the parks closed,
Just a few reminders.
and it was to a piece of artwork for Disney. That the winner will have their art piece signed by the artist. And
I knew that he worked over here some.
unfortunately, they closed the parks down and everybody was quarantining, and I couldn't meet with the artist. But Doug was coming out to Disney Springs today for some new pieces that are being released in the gallery. And I was able to meet with him today and grab him and have him sign the piece for the winner of our giveaway from back in March. It seems like that was such a long time ago now. But it was good to see Doug. And if you guys, by the way, if you guys haven't seen or are not aware of Doug Bowley's Disney art, You should check him out.
It's amazing.
He does such a wonderful job. He's got 2 new pieces that just came out in the galleries today at Disney Springs. I'll be posting some information on that on our Instagram stories later on, because I got to see both of them today as they went up on the gallery wall. And one of them is a Mickey Mouse on a beach in a classic cartoon outfit that he's worn. And another one is from the Magic Kingdom, the tikis, you know, the spitting tikis in Adventureland. He was actually working on those and working on that piece while people were coming to have their other pieces signed during the Festival of the Arts in January and February.
I remember that.
So he was working on it. There's actually a couple of things in the piece that he had hidden that he didn't do until last minute. And even when he was taking pictures of it at the last, he was hiding it. He didn't show that corner. So I got to see that today. So, but if you've not seen that before, if you guys are on Instagram, look under D Boley. That's DBOLLY Arts. D Boley Arts. And you can see the 2 pieces he had hit the gallery today. Unfortunately, right now, because things are just kind of so low as far as, you know, crowds and sales and everything else, Disney's not doing any prints of his 2 new pieces.
Which is sad.
Not until, you know, later, until things pick back up. So the only way you can get either of these 2 new pieces is to buy the original.
Which is an investment.
Yes,
a good investment if you have the money for it.
It's a big investment, but if you like to collect Disney art, I mean, that's pretty cool. That's the only way you can get them right now. I do hope that they come out in prints a little bit later on, because they are cool pieces. But while I was at Disney Springs today, I also went to Once Upon a Toy. They had a brand new Coco Wishables come out yesterday. They were very popular. They're already sold out. They sold out yesterday. Online too at shopdisney.com. So we're hoping that those are restocked. You can still get Pepita, which is the alebrije, the big one, the big cat. You can still get Pepita open, because that's not the one that's in the mystery packs.
Okay.
But all the mystery packs are gone. So Once Upon a Toy is at Disney Springs. It's right across from Penn Traders, right there beside the Earl of Sandwich. It's the toy store. It used to be the Giant Toy Store. It used to be the Giant Toy Store. Then they split it up and made Bippity Boppity Boutique and the Void at the back end. So, kind of some sad news about the Void.
Yes.
The Void is the AR interactive place that was there, and we don't believe that's going to be reopening. So that's kind of sad. Now, we told you about the relaxation station. This place is really cool. Literally, it's cool. It's air conditioned.
It's very well air conditioned. We actually catch, whenever they open the door, we're getting a little breeze come out, and it is very nice.
So,
Here, go ahead.
well, thank you.
Thank you.
Me and the boys came in here the other day and took a break inside here. It's air conditioned. It's got tables to sit at and chairs to sit at. In this, of course, there's no sun. So it's a great place to stop and relax and enjoy a little bit. So yeah, Megan, make sure that when you come in, you know exactly where all the relaxation stations are, because like us, we wear masks every single day, and we go to the parks almost every single day, or at least the resorts every single day. We try to make it a point, even if it's just a quick trip, just to go so we know what things are like, see what things are doing, you know, because, you know, we're travel agents, and we like to brag about the fact that we know what things are like because we've been there recently, not just because we went there in 2015. And so we wear the mask a lot and go into all these places. We get accustomed to it. Maybe not everybody is. So make sure you know where those relaxation stations are. So grab yourself some ice water and just sit in the air conditioning, take your mask off, and breathe freely for a bit. So
Highly recommend it.
So Brenna wants to know, do they still do the Disney passport for the countries?
Oh.
The Epcot, the KidCot, they still do the KidCot. It's a version of it. They don't have the cast members manning the stations right now. What
They do have on the KidCot desk those little Ziploc bags that look like a suitcase with all of the pieces already inside, and they have some stickers for each of the countries. So as you go through the countries, if you can turn up and get in your house and drop one of those stickers on the kind of mark there. But there's not a cast member there who's signing.
There's not a cultural representative, maybe writing their name in their native language.
Nothing like that.
No one to ask questions about things like that. It really is right now kind of a walk up and get it. Matter of fact, when we leave here, we can even show you the kid cot as we exit off the ride just now. I took a picture of it the other night. It's kind of sad not having cast members back there because honestly, one of the best things about the kid cot is having a cast member to talk to your kids and answer questions. And they're always so happy. They're always so positive. But we're hoping that those will return, if not this year, at least sometime soon in 2021. We still have some of the old ones that our kids have done back when they were still doing things much smaller. They even had a Perry the Platypus one that they did one year. There's a little sign, and you'd have all the cast members and other kid cop places sign your Perry. And my son decided to color his Perry as Pikachu from Pokemon. So he had a Pokemon Pikachu Perry from Epcot, an Epcot Pikachu Perry Pokemon.
Yep.
And we still have that somewhere. So he thought so much of it that he held on to it. So
And we are looking forward to that time when the ambassadorial representatives from the countries are able to return. We've explained this before, but in case you haven't, it's something to keep in mind. I'm sure that Disney would have much rather kept all of them here in the United States. But the visas that they were here on were visas. If they're not working, they're not allowed to stay. And if they don't go home, then they may not be able to come back later. So they had to adhere to U.S. law and send them back. And right now, our borders are not open for Travelmation. So I'm sure as soon as they open, they will bring them back to their camp. As soon as they can get all of that documentation and paperwork processed to get them their work.
just like everything else, as we reopen, they will have to wait for a time where they can come back as well. Oh, we can bear the frozen air already. Ah, feels so good.
Oh, the air conditioning.
It feels so much better now. The air, the frozen air.
Every little bit.
Megan's like, oh my trolls. No trolls. The only trolls we have now are on the chat room and on the internet. There's internet trolls, but actually, Megan, they do actually have trolls in the gift shop. They have lots of trolls here in the gift shop.
Rock trolls in the show.
They do have trolls, yeah. But there's all kinds of really cool troll merchandise in the gift shop, including actual trolls and I got one there's a shirt, there's a little girl shirt that says troll hair don't care. So well those are kind of cute. Oh no, they've got plenty of trolls inside the stores. I have an entire section just dedicated to trolls. And the giant troll is still there as well. I wonder who won that medal. You think Christoph won that for helping to save Anna and Elsa? That could be his official ice delivery person.
Yes, he is. The official ice master and deliverer of the Kingdom of Arendelle.
It feels so much cooler in here. It feels so much better. Make your way around the corner. Shoot. All right, still to this day, and I've shared this several times, and I probably will still share it. So those of you who have heard it and know about it, you know, just kind of give me some leeway. But my favorite thing about Frozen overall, as the overall trivia, is the fact that if you take several of the names of the characters from the first Frozen film and you put them all together, that would be Hans, Kristoff, Anna, and Sven. If you say all 4 names of those characters quickly and put them together, you ready? It is Hans, Kristoff, Anna, Sven. Hans, Kristoff, Anna, Sven. It sounds a lot like, very much like Hans Christian Andersen, who is the original author of The Ice Queen, the story in which Frozen was based out off of. So that's kind of funny. Is that a coincidence? I don't think so. I don't think so at all. But next time someone were, you know, if you want to share a cool trip or something cool trivia when it comes to Frozen, Hans, Kristoff, Anna, Sven. You decide if that was meant to be or not. I wonder if we'll see anybody in the sauna today.
Maybe.
So yes, Megan, the actual queue does start off here in a little bit of a celebration of Arendelle. Of course, it's at night. It's very dark in here. And of course, yes, we will make it over. We will make it over to the sauna over there with a big summer blowout. It does have very much a tangled kind of feel to it, doesn't it?
It does a little bit with the lanterns.
It has a lantern, but of course, you know, they all have snowflakes on them, no suns.
And
They're all green and Anna and Elsa on them. Yes, if you don't like the song, then you might not like the latter part of this attraction. Honestly, you can't have this attraction without having the song.
It's true.
So you may have to mute your stream there, Megan, for a bit. Skipper Bob says he wishes it was getting super cold when Elsa sends you backwards.
That would be awesome.
If they actually like sent you a blast of like
Icy air.
like nitrous oxide, kind of
That would be
super
amazing.
chilled.
I would love that.
Everybody got frostbite. That would make for a great picture at the end of the ride. Everybody's like, go up one more on this one. Yeah, that's it. They send you, oh, that would be amazing. They put you through that super blast of chilled air. Then they sent you down the ramp and you got splashed with cold water. And then your digits would freeze and fall off.
Nice.
That might not work too well. You will get a little wet on this ride though sometimes, depending on where you're sitting and just depending on the day. So normally, guys, if you've not been on this attraction before, normally every bit of this queue is just field to field, shoulder to shoulder. Everywhere there is a piece of floor, there's somebody standing. So they usually fit a lot of people in this room. So if you're at the entrance, the main entrance of the building, during a normal day, you're about an hour sometimes. So it's very often times an hour, hour and a half wait for this ride. So to only wait 20, 25 minutes is pretty spectacular. Now, we may have to do a screenshot tomorrow to see how things are looking over Labor Day weekend.
Yeah.
And we will not be here on Saturday. This is not a park we're going to on Saturday.
Not at Epcot.
But we will have to take a look at it and see. Of course, yeah, I still remember watching and riding Maelstrom. It's our kids still talk about Maelstrom. I'm glad they got to ride it before the ride was revamped, so to speak. But they enjoyed that version as well. Of course, it was a little disconcerting the first time they rode, and the trolls were sending us back over the falls. So they found that to be a little on the scary side. But they still did love the ride greatly. And I'm glad we can have a chance to, share those kinds of things with our kids before they go away. She loved, hated it. She hated to love it, but she loved to hate it. Yeah, going back over the falls can be disconcerting sometimes. Especially when, you have no idea whether or not it was actually going to stop or not. It was supposed to stop, right? Just like, the Splash Mountain boats are supposed to float. So, all right, you ready to go inside? Yoo-hoo! Hopefully we'll be able to stay there long enough to see. We might have to just wait a second. Woohoo!
Let it snow. Let it snow.
No sauna today.
I'll be out in a minute.
Okay. Yes, he did. He peeked out. Woohoo! He gave us an offer I couldn't refuse.
Is it two of his hats for one of yours?
No, it wasn't that kind of offer. That's a different ride. You hear him in there? Let us know. Yeah. Let us know. All right, so we're gonna be 4 boats. All right. Thank you. What's? Nope, not the Jungle Cruise. Two. Or 4? Woohoo!
Oh, we're in the back. You know what that means, people.
All right, guys. Thank you for joining us. We're about to ride Frozen Ever After.
Hopefully we won't.
Enjoy. If you're having a good time, give us a thumbs up.
Thank you, please.
Let us know you're having a great time today.
Y'all?
15 minutes, Megan said. That's it.
Ah.
Everyone is snowy summer day. You're going to love some ice clouds. I'm going to be so beautiful. See you there.
Oh! Everybody, hang on. Woo! All right. Oh, we lost you guys just in the very last scene. Just we were letting off steam. Thank you. Gotta get closer to the... Do they have the exit into the gift shop open? All right. Cool. We made it back. Yoo-hoo! Big summer blowout. Everything 110%.
Zero need for any of these posts, but I want one every time.
She loves these things, but all these really cool. But
They're so cool. They're kind of expensive too. It's only $160.
160. I bet that's the best coat you'd ever worn, though.
That it is.
Yeah, the big summer blowout is actually for the Flower and Garden Festival.
Yes.
But
See that yellow one right there? I want that one.
like a big, yeah, big dandelion.
Yellow. Right. The gray is not bad too. Trench coat. Heat coat kind of style. Oh, that stocking is adorable.
With blue rain boots, Megan says.
Yes, yes. Of course.
Blue rain boots. Or if they're red, then it'd be like Paddington. So this is everything Frozen in this area of the gift shop. If there's anything you want Frozen, it's going to be here.
They have all of the skirt costumes if you're looking for a dress.
All the animators, collection dolls, all the toys. And then over in this section, you still can see your troll. All of the Helly Hansen. Still more. There's a yellow coat for me. I can't remember. Does he have a blue coat or a yellow coat? It's been so long. There's been so many different renditions. And I've lost Susan. We've totally lost her. She's looking at coats she'll never wear in Florida.
Made out of like a dry wet fabric. Would be completely practical for your sleep.
I'm gonna have to look up Paddington now. Now we had a question about KitKat. And this is KitKat, and unfortunately, they don't have any out. They're all gone. So the KitKat Fun Stop, what they've done is they make a certain number of the envelopes every day, and they set them out, and they are out at the moment. So
Sorry about that, guys. This is where you would find them, though. You
I've-
can look for them at the KitKat station.
yeah, well, you can see them. They do, and they have, of course, they still have trolls. Don't feed the trolls. Lots of trolls here to enjoy.
Don't touch. I'm not getting any of that.
There's Trolls Tervis.
We should buy them for our children.
There's only one way to the troll way. There's only one way to the troll way. Puffins.
Baby seals.
Ice Bear. Ice Bear loves Norway. Don't feed the trolls. And then, of course, the little shirt down here. Troll hair, don't care.
Don't touch. This is cool because it was Beware the Trolls.
Beware of trolls.
And then on the back it has the Epcot World Showcase logo. There.
And if you're not a big troll fan, they have lots of Viking stuff as well. Lots of new things have come out here recently. I thought this would be good to share with you guys as well. Viking shirts. Viking coasters. Tumblers. Glassware. Of course, these are faux leather, but they do have little,
They're cool. They're embossed.
and they're thick,
Embossed
and they have little
horns, like a Viking hat.
faux, and another Viking hat.
Oh, thank you.
Shot glasses, lots of Viking gear. So whether you like the trolls or you like the Vikings, so
It's a Tervis. The Viking one.
very regal.
Norway.
And then if you just like just the regular Norway gear, they have Epcot Norway, including hats. Another tumbler. Susan has this particular one here that has Mickey Norway on it.
Yep, it's a water bottle. Not insulated though.
This is not where that goes. What's behind here? Mickey Norway shirt. It goes here. And then Mickey. A nice. Oh, look at this. This is official.
Yeah.
Look at that.
But it's got the Norway logo.
It's got the Norway logo on it. Sweet. That's the ultimate right there. $175.
That's not bad. Do you pay $15 more for the?
For the special Epcot thing on it.
Oh, they have a girls version.
Oh, they have a version, a white version as well. And then lots of mugs.
You need your
All right, there you go. Guys, if you want to do a screenshot, there you go. Got it? Got your screenshot? All right, there you go. Official mug shot from Norway. There's the Spirit jersey that came out. I think it just recently came out like in July. July or 1st of August. I got a picture of it when it first came out.
Mickey on it with the knot, and then I mean it's cotton, but it looks like denim.
It looks like denim, but it's not. Looks like a blanket, a throw on the bottom there. More coasters. Another shirt. So there's lots of stuff here as far as.
For those of us who live in Florida,
Look, it's a Floridian Norway shirt. Look at the back. It's got the knots on the back. Like your hair is braided.
And a guy version.
Then there's a mini Norway. I think it's $30 for these guys. They have them in different countries, different versions. They have some for the UK, France, and then a long sleeve tee as well. So that's our Norway gift shop. So that wasn't bad. It was like 15 minutes for waiting. That wasn't too bad at all. So I know you guys are talking about the mugs. I want those pass holder glasses so bad, but honestly, we don't have any space in our shelves
We don't.
whatsoever for glasses right now. We just don't have space for them. And there's 4 of them, and they're so cool. You'd want to get all 4.
Yeah.
So, but all right, wow, it's almost 7 o'clock. Well, that's we're gonna wrap it up here, just because, well, we wanted to show you guys the merchandise, but I hated not having some sort of a ride with you guys for today as well. So thank you for hanging on with us for one more attraction, and get the ride one last thing before the day is over. So Frozen Ever After here in Norway. It's a good way to end the day, end the stream. So thank you guys for watching. Do us a favor. If you enjoyed today and you haven't already, make sure to hit a thumbs up on that. Like the stream. Let YouTube know that you enjoyed it. And we could also use any recommendations or referrals to your friends. So if you have some friends who would enjoy kind of joining us here on live streams moving forward, just to pop in, say hello, see what Disney World's like, ask questions, or just prepare for an upcoming trip and kind of see what things are like, where things can be found and stuff like that. Do this, just share the link. Grab the link from either our channel or from one of our streams and share it over to your friends over on social media and have them join us. The more we have in our party, the more fun we're gonna have. We love to have you guys conversing and chatting with us, and it just makes it kind of a bigger affair. We appreciate you guys kind of being here. So thanks so much for joining us here in Epcot. It's been a ball. Hope you guys enjoyed the merchandise. And we will, of course, again, we will be in the parks this weekend, give you some ideas. We'll be in the parks this weekend to give you some ideas of what the crowds are going to be like. So you can kind of check and see on social media as far as Facebook and Instagram how that's going to be. If you're not following us there, please do so and join us for quick pictures and videos along the way as well. So we're gonna head on. You guys have an awesome Thursday afternoon, and thank you so much, Taylor, for joining as well. Hope you enjoyed your last trip here. Be back here soon. So thanks again, guys. We're gonna head on out. We will be around, and we will most definitely see you in the parks. Thanks for watching, guys. See you later.